Tonight on Fox 21 News at 6:30, accused of sexually assaulting dozens of women, the calls for a former Southern Colorado student athlete to be expelled from CU Boulder.
And haircuts for people who are homeless, how a local barber is helping Colorado Springs' neighbors in need, and why it's deeply personal to him.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us for Fox 21 Local News at 6:30. I'm Taylor Bishop.
And I'm Austin Sack in for Scott tonight, and we are Southern Colorado. First on Fox 21, the trial for the El Paso County woman accused of killing her stepson will begin soon, starting with jury selection on Monday.
It's been 3 years since the death of Gannon Stout. Letitia Stout reported Gannon missing back in January of 2020, but investigators say she actually killed him. After jury selection, the presentation of evidence will take place on April 3rd.
Stout has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. You can find a timeline of Stout's appearances in court and what we know about the case ahead of the trial on FOX21News.com.
3 suspects wanted on felony drug warrants arrested in Pueblo County.
Yeah, 2 of them also facing charges for intent to distribute fentanyl.
Detectives with the Pueblo County Sheriff's Office Special Investigation Unit arrested Angelo Carrillo, his brother Carlos Carrillo, and Cheyenne Valdez on possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute.
Now, Carlos Carrillo and Valdez each face an additional charge for intent to distribute fentanyl. All 3 are booked into the Pueblo County Jail.
Fox 21 is your local election headquarters, and the race for Colorado Springs mayor is in less than 3 weeks.
That's right, and today we sat down with a political newcomer who is running for the seat.
Callan Rodenbaugh, who is a professional stand-up comedian, has never run for office until now. His focus is on affordable housing and dealing with the homelessness issue in Colorado Springs.
Rodenbaugh says he also wants to show America's younger generations how accessible civic engagement can be, and that you do not need to be a career politician to run for local elections.
For one, I've never been a politician, never ran for office, so that probably separates me from most everybody. And I just want to see the best in this city. I want to see positive impact. I want to have a positive impact on the community and the citizens involved in it. And I have no skin in the game. There's nobody in my pocket. I just want to bring change to Colorado Springs and help everybody out.
Well, the election takes place on April 4th. If you have not received a ballot, make sure you reach out to the Colorado Springs City Clerk's office.
A barber giving free haircuts to people experiencing homelessness in Colorado Springs, saying he knows firsthand what it's like.
Yeah, and that barber now says he wants to use his service to give back to the community. Fox 21's Rachel Sowers speaking with the barber on how a simple haircut can make all the difference.
Yeah, Austin and Taylor, Stephen Webb tells me some people will get their haircut, then come back and say they have landed a job or secured housing. Many of those experiencing homelessness also say this is one of the few places they feel safe, and that's why Webb says he does what he does. Webb says it's not just a haircut, but it's a way of showing people they are valued and cared for. Webb says he grew up poor and a professional cut was something he always wanted, but the only ones he got were over the bathroom sink. He says this is a way of helping people experiencing homelessness to boost their self-esteem, help them hold their head up high, and spruce them up for job interviews and other milestones in life.
I got chosen for housing a few days ago, which is amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't, my mom was crying, I called her.
Wow.
There's a lot of judgment around homelessness that's not actually true. And sometimes they're just dealing with people who are really struggling with some mental health stuff. Every day, all they could think about, I want to kill myself, or their child died of an overdose. You know, whatever they're going through, sometimes it's more than just, I'm out here a drug addict. And even if that's the case, I still want to love you. I don't think you're a bad person.
Webb says he sees about 10 people every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Sanctuary Church. Since he cuts hair outside in the elements, he says he hopes to someday save up to get a box truck to work out of. Guys.
Really cool. Thank you so much, Rachel. Still ahead, incentive for mental health nurses in Colorado. The sign-on bonus now being offered to help ease staffing shortages at our state's mental hospitals.
Plus, new legislation being discussed at the state capitol, how Governor Polis plans to fill Colorado's workforce shortage.
We're keeping a close eye on new bills being discussed at the state capitol.
Yeah, first up is legislation that would help people stay in their homes longer, and it just cleared a major hurdle.
The House passed the Just Cause eviction bill, which would ensure that families who pay their rent and follow the rules of their lease can stay in their homes.
The bill also protects renters from no-fault evictions, requiring landlords to provide 2 months' notice and some relocation assistance.
Governor Jared Polis joining a group of bipartisan lawmakers today to announce proposed legislation to help fill the workforce shortage.
Yeah, the first part of the proposal would cover the cost of an associate's degree or industry certificate for up to 2 years in eligible fields. Those fields include elementary and early childhood education, firefighting, law enforcement, forest management, construction trades, and short-term nursing.
The governor's proposed budget requests $40 million for the zero-cost education and training. If passed, the investment is expected to help 20,000 Coloradans in the next 2 years.
This is important for the state because right now we're not filling those jobs. If we can direct students into those jobs and make it cost-free for them to get those credentials, we know we'll increase the number of students, the number of graduates available to fill those jobs. That's not just good for them, it's good for Colorado.
Last year, the state launched a similar program called Care Forward Colorado, which focused solely on healthcare professionals. So far, it's helped more than 1,400 students.
The Colorado Center for Nursing Excellence reports our state needs 33,000 new nurses a year to meet current staffing shortages.
The state's Department of Human Services is now recruiting nurses and offering a $14,000 sign-on bonus.
The sign-on bonus, retirement plan, and other benefits are available for nurses looking to work in the state's 2 psychiatric hospitals in Denver and Pueblo.
From 2020 to 2021, Colorado saw a decline of more than 100,000 registered nurses, while there's a growing increase in demand for mental health nurses.
Checking in with Val now. Sun's out, guns out.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully you're soaking up the sun.
These rip off, don't they?
We're ready to go. Yeah, any element.
Good to know, Austin. We're gonna look forward to that on the commercial break. Yeah, that's for our eyes only. Well, you guys, from shorts to sweaters tomorrow, get ready for it. Sorry, Austin. Might have to keep those guns away. And then clearing conditions as we head through our St. Patrick's Day.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight at 6:30.
We'll see you back here tonight at 9 and 10. Have a good one.